Good morning. Welcome to the Baywater Boat Club Hour. My name is Adam Botana, along with my good-looking co-host. You just said it.
Okay. Thanks, Jake the Millennial. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Looking good, apparently.
Looking good. Looking good. There you go. It's cold as hell. Just saying, it's cold as hell.
Freezing.
Freezing. Oh my gosh! I woke up this morning. I got 2 jackets on. Not right now. I'm in the office, but it's cold. Nugget's like, what? I ain't going outside in that weather. No, no. But she's running around. She's doing all right. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Baywater Boat Club Hour. My name is Adam Botana. My family and I own a Baywater Boat Club down here in Bonita Springs. We're the only family-owned and operated boat club in Southwest Florida. We've got nearly 75 boats right now. We got rentals and club boats. We've got just over 600 members in our boat. No, just over 500 members in our boat club. Gives you unlimited access to all our club boats. You call up, make a reservation, take boats out, come back, walk away. We take care of the rest. It's a great boat club. We're located 2 miles west of 41 on Bonita Beach Road, so we're right on the Intercoastal Waterway. We got pontoons, deck boats, center consoles, twin engines, any kind of boat you want, we have in the club. You come over, you pay a membership to get in, and your dues every month gives you unlimited access to our club. So it's an easy way to get out on the water and enjoy it. You know, you got family coming down here first week of February, second week of February. Grandkids are getting out of school. You want to take them out on a boat? Come join the club. We'll teach you everything. We'll show you how to boat, show you where to go, what to do. We'll get you stuck, get you unstuck, go over everything with you. Have a good time. We got ice in the coolers. We got life jackets for the grandkids. Come on over and see us. And we're here every Saturday morning recording the Baywater Boat Club Hour, Jake and I. We're right around 194 shows, I believe. We're almost at 200, Jake, which is insane. People still listen to us for some reason. And it's, you know, we don't record. People go like, what's not going on? So
Something wrong?
yeah, we're happy to be here. Wish it was a little warmer, but it's in January. Sometimes I was going over the books today, this morning, looking at some stuff, and we usually have a couple cool Januaries, we'll have a couple warm ones, but this one has definitely been a cold one. This is ridiculous. We had snow in Tallahassee. I'm in the boat club attire now. I'm not in the suspenders and the coat and the jacket and the shirt and all that stuff. So I'm back to being a boat washer, not a politician this week. Next week I'll be a politician. I'll go back up there and do that good stuff. But we closed down Tallahassee, which I didn't agree with. I thought we could have had a little fun in the snow, but some leaders didn't want to do that, so we shut it down for the week. But now we're back up there for a special session, so we're excited to go back up to Tallahassee and get to work, get some stuff done for the great state of Florida. Come down and see us. We're going to have an open house at our boat club February 7th through the 9th, 8 to 5. I think Larry's talking on the radio there for sure. Let me grab that. There we go. Larry's working hard. But yeah, so February 7th through the 9th, Super Bowl Sunday, we'll have an open house. Probably not a good marketing plan, my deal, but it's definitely going to be a good time to come on down, check us out. Normal membership to get in our boat club is $79.99 to get in, and then $425 a month in dues. Gives you unlimited access to all our club boats. Doing our open house or doing our special will be $1,000 off. So it'll be $69.99 and no dues for 3 months. So let's save you just over $2,000 if you join that weekend. So stop by and see us. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. That's 239-495-0455. Come down and see us, hang out. We'll get 10 up, some fun. Hopefully it'll be a nice weekend. Get ready for the Super Bowl party. It'll be a great time. Be a hoot. Jake.
It'll be a hoot.
It will be a hoot. It'll be a lot of fun. I was thinking about taking my dad, but I guess we're gonna do an open house instead. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. We'll have a Super Bowl party. Maybe right after, throw up the screen. I got the old projector, plug it in, put the satellite out there, do some Super Bowling. It'll be good times. So give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Or look us up online, bwboatclub.com. And folks, you can see us. We're actually on YouTube, and you can actually see Jake. He looks organized. I mean, microphone looks good. The wall looks good. You got like curtains up. I don't know what that is.
It's my closet door.
It's your closet doors. Good. Look at that. You actually have he's His hair's brushed. I don't know, folks. He's getting ready for a big job. He's doing all right, though. He's doing all right. You're doing good on the Saturday mornings. I mean, you do great on Saturday mornings, but all the time I turn on. I was on last week with Mike Kapelka. Loser pays. Loser
By the way,
pays.
that was solid radio, man. Solid radio.
I'm ready to come on anytime. I did pick on you about your beard, but I had to. It's
That's
a little
fine.
fun. So it's okay.
He did too after we had a meeting that day, and then he could see me because we do the webcam thing. And,
He's like, yeah. So, but yeah, folks. So give us a call. Let us know. We'll get you taken care of, and I will be up in Tallahassee next week. So I'll probably be back in the suspenders. But love everything we got going on here at Baywater. We've got a great crew. When I'm not here, we got an awesome crew. We got Larry, Leland, Anna, Susan, Julie. They all do a great job. Keep an eye on this for me when I'm not here, but I'll be back on weekends. So a lot of stuff going on. Keeps me gray, keeps me thin, really thin. Thin out my hair, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, Jake, what is going on, man? It's been a fun week, been exciting. You got a lot of stuff going on, man. Proud of you. Got some things happening, so that's cool.
Trying to.
We had Trump elected, which was great. Love seeing the inauguration. I was not up there. I was down here where it was still cold. I had a lot of friends up there. Like, you want to go? I was like, no, it's chilly. It's very chilly. I don't want to. Oh, I see Bella by there.
Yeah, she misses me a lot lately. So
Yeah. So it was really cold up in D.C. I mean, that was crazy. They're throwing purses out because you couldn't check purses at the arena. It's like, whoo, like not about that. So we'll go up there next couple months. Go see Dawn in the power of the White House. Would be great. But right now it's just too cold. I don't want to deal with that. That's just a lot of chilliness. We're just a small state representative down here. We ain't no congressman or governor. I mean, congressman. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll call out old Byron Donaldson and see what he's got going on there. He did a pretty good job on a show. I was listening to him when you were talking there, Jake. It was pretty good. But I mean, thank God we got Trump in there. It's great. I love the thing with Carrie Underwood where she's like, I don't need the backup. I can do it. Did you see that? She's like, I can just sing it. It's all good. But then everybody got
she
up there and
killed it
said,
too.
She did kill it. But yeah, it's great. Great event. Trump is Trump, right? We love him. Just love the hat. So Melania's hat. That was Carmen Sandiego for sure. Liked it. It's classy. I liked Ivanka's hat, little cap there. That was kind of cool. But did you notice Trump's tie is like a maroon tie? Everybody else is wearing the power red, but he's kind of he's toned it down a little bit, a little maroon, a little different, changed it up.
I think it was good. I kind of prefer. I'm glad it was inside. I feel like it was captured much better than it would have been if everyone was freezing cold.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus, no, thank you. You imagine being outside in that weather. I mean, what president did that where he actually got sick and he died from it? I mean, that was a crazy thing. I was an old president. I can't remember. I think it was in the 20s, teens, or something like that. His inauguration outside, it was cold like that, and he ended up dying 4 weeks later from pneumonia. Well, that's a good point. I know Reagan was inside for his second term too. But yeah, it's going good. I mean, I love everything he's doing. It's just definitely hit the ground. I can't understand all the news media is freaking out about January 6th. Oh, I can't believe he pardoned him and all this stuff. What about all the people that Biden pardoned the last 2 weeks?
It don't matter.
Or, it's just
all right. His whole family.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I really hope we just move on from the families. My personal opinion, as being in the process, I think we just need to move on, leave the families alone. Let's just move on, go from there. I think that was more of a political stunt than anything. Just move on. Let's just get past the Hunter thing, get it past it on. Just let's focus. You won. Trump won presidency fair and square, too big to steal. You won the popular vote, which really just pisses them off too. People get mad about that, Jake. I don't get like, wow, it's not that much he won by. Like, wow, he still won. Still won. Just saying, he still won. So people get to a certain point, and you can't push so much. You can't push and push and push. And we see it in the Florida legislature. I mean, we see it like we got a ton of seats. We have a super majority. We had two representatives that jumped over from the other side, Democrats, Republicans. And you just see it. I mean, the problem with the Democratic Party is they're just losing touch with their people. They're just losing touch. I mean, they're too much New York, too much LA. And even in New York and LA, look at the mayor of New York a couple of months ago. He was like, cancel me. We need to get immigration laws in this country. We need to get rid of these people. Start deporting them. Start, shut down that border. Let's go. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I mean, we've talked about this for 20 years. Maybe Trump could get it done. I mean, the Republican Party's talked about this for 20 years. We just need to get something, got the system, fix it, do it right, get it done, and we don't have to worry about this anymore because we need workers, right? We all need workers. Everybody needs workers. The last immigration bill that was happening in Florida, I mean, farmers were freaking out because it was, if you have more than 20 employees, you have to e-verify. They wanted it like 1,000, and it came down. It was going to be zero. But you know what? Tomatoes didn't go up because they're all like, "Oh, tomatoes are going to be $5 for a tomato." Like, nope, I don't see it. It's not that way. So I mean, people on both sides, they get nervous. They get, people don't like change. I mean, I can tell you that much. Just like my employees at the marina. I mean, they're great, great employees. When I change one thing, whoo, their heads explode. Like, what do you mean? What are you doing? It's like, just tie up the boat this way. It's fine. It's okay. But we've been doing it that way for so. It's okay. I like my impression. That's not anybody I'm pointing at, but
It sounds like it might be somebody.
it's just. Well, they're no longer here. They no longer work for Bakewater. We got rid of them. But it's goodbye.
Happens.
See ya. Happens. I'm sorry, but this. I just don't see this working out. It's almost like a breakup. That's all it is to fire somebody sometimes. You just go, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. I don't see you working good with me. It's unfortunate, but you have to do that sometimes in life and in work too. But yeah, you got to change stuff up. You can't just. I hear all the things all the time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, I could put that to business and everything else because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I hear all the time. So, but yeah. So you gotta work. I mean, this weather's definitely not been conducive for boating for this January. That's for sure. So, but looking at the next week, we're talking 80s. That's gonna be nice. It'll be back up in the 80s. It's gonna be great because this breaking hardly 50 in midday. That's a little rough. I'm not a fan, Jake. I'm not a fan at all.
Me either. So
At all.
not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. So, but we thank you all for tuning in this morning. I'm sure you're trying to play golf, and if you are, you're brave. It's cold out there. It's not too bad, but it's a little chilly. I think we're talking this morning is going to probably be the coldest we've had in 2 years or something, 3 years or saying. This Saturday morning it's going to be the coldest it's been in 3 years, so it's definitely chilly. Not what you want to do with. So make sure you warm up and keep your pets inside. I mean, there's not many pets outside. Like when I was raised up, we had dogs outside. I don't know about you, Jake, but we had dogs in their dog house and they got their water bowls. Now everything's inside. Like my parents are up in Fort Wilderness in the Winnebago. We talked about their retirement, Omar's retirement. They're up there in the 12s, and they get in that Winnebago. The floors are heated, and the 12s just lay out, and they're just like, they're just laying on a heated floor, and they're just like done. They're just done. Like their legs don't work that good because they're old. And she's a great dog, Lucy. But like she just goes down and she just sits there and just falls asleep and just like drooling straight on a heated floor of the Winnebago. So it's a good time.
It's freezing in my house right now. I think it's like 68 degrees. I won't put the heat up any higher than that. And I have the old terrazzo floors, and they are naturally cold, so it's freezing.
Yeah, well, my house is a Florida still house, right? So it's it's up off the ground about 10 feet. There was water underneath it. There's no insulation downstairs. Not. I mean, there's one area that's enclosed that's like storage room. There's other like my bedroom is above. Like the garage would be like if you want to park underneath there. That floor's cold. Like you get up in the morning, like whoo. Like I turned that heat on. It's funny. One of my employees, good kid. He's like, I got a new air conditioner. And like last week, I turned the heat on at 2 o'clock in the morning. My fire alarms are going off, and it smelled like something was burning. I go,
Yeah.
Leland, how long you lived in Florida? I was born here. It's like, do you ever? No, man. The heat kicked on, and I was like, well, that's normal. I mean, you know that burning smell that turns on. I mean, even the fire department says something. Folks, when you turn the heat on, it hasn't been on in 8 months, a year. That dust gets on that coil, the heats up, and that burns off, and it smells a little rough for a minute. But then once it's good to go, it's good to go. But yes, that was kind of funny. I was like, he goes, yeah, man, we couldn't turn the heat on. I'm like, dude, you got kids and a wife. She'll be mad at you. You better get that heat checked out. So, but we got it figured out for him. So he's a good kid. But it's like asking a couple other employees, like, hey, you know about? Oh yeah, that's just that smell. It's a Florida thing, right? You turn that, we don't have the furnaces like people do up north. We'll turn on the furnace and the wood stove. We don't got that. We don't got that. Like my house was built in the '70s, actually had a wood stove. Like this house here at this marina that was built in the '50s had a fireplace, which I'm surprised, but I guess we had the mini ice age in the '80s, and it was cold, and you had to have cool nights. I guess he built a fire, but I don't know.
That was the thing. Back in the 60s and 70s, they were always saying that we're going to have another ice age. Now it's global warming.
Cooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, global cooling. Yeah, I mean, it's nuts. And I was at Rotary this morning, a couple of days ago. I was at Rotary Thursday morning, and we had a gentleman in from Quincy, Illinois, and he was in the news industry. And it was really interesting. I think we've touched on this on about news, and like we advertise a lot. We advertise on here. We advertise on 92.5 Fox News. It's good. It's good advertising. We do our show. It's a form of advertising. It's a great way to get the boat club out to the masses. And we have to work on, maybe some new kind of different advertising. We've been doing the same thing for a while. I got to change it up. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We don't want to live by that motto. You got to keep it fresh, keep it going. And it's a good way to advertise because most of the people listen to this radio station. They do, they've got, they've retired, they're 60 and older, they want to get out on boats, they're conservatives. And, they want to, and we have a lot of good members in our club that are also not conservative. And that's fine. That's a good area for us to advertise because our boat club is nice. We're exclusive. We're the family owned and operated boat club. We have, a 10-to-1 ratio. We've got a fleet of boats at your disposal. You don't have to worry about cleaning or maintaining, or you want to live the easy life. It's like a golf course for the water. That's what makes our club so good, so special. You call up, you make your reservations, you take them out, you have a good time. You can have your parents in your club membership. You can have your kids on it. You can't share it with your brother or sister, but it's just a great way to get on the water. So if you're not down here in the summertime and the kids want to come down and use Bay Water Boat Club, they can do it. We got to go through an orientation and show them where to go, what to do, how to boat. We'll take care of all that. We've got life jackets. We got everything you need for boating in Southwest Florida. So it's definitely nice. There's over 14 restaurants and 4 beaches to go to. So there's a ton of stuff that you can go and do out there. There's dolphins, there's beaches, there's shelling, and all kinds of stuff. Some of my favorite restaurants is Doc Ford's. They just bought Bonita Bill's, which is changing over. So that's going to be Dixie Fish House. So that's just going to be awesome. We're excited about that. You can go up into Sanibel and Captiva, go down to Naples, and there's just a lot of boating you can do that. We have the twin engines for you to do that. You can take them out there. So give us a call. 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Or you can look us up online, bwboatclub.com. Give us a call right now. Larry will give you a call back. I'll be up in Tallahassee on Sunday, so tomorrow. But come on down and see us. We'll get you taken care of. Again, that's 239-495-0455 or Google BW Boat Club. Again, so back to just advertising and just talking about news, how news has gotten so skewed. I guess he was talking about, he says, during the Lincoln, when Lincoln was running for president the first time, the news was so skewed that everything was there was not, it was very biased, right? It was one thing is said that I don't know who Lincoln was running against, but it said Lincoln was a great man, he was a great speaker, and his short friend was his, short counterpart was a pudgy, angry man. Then the other paper from wherever it was, Juliet, said, Lincoln was ugly, not good, and then this other one was feisty. So everything was very partisan then. And I think growing up, I mean, I'm only 40, Jake, you're 30. Well, you're 34, 35.
30.
Okay, so
30.
you're 10 years younger than me, sorry. So you're 10 years younger. And, I mean, when I was growing up, the news was being the news. I mean, you get your information. I remember growing up, you'd have headline news, which, you had Robin Mead on there in the morning and you would talk. And I actually brought that up. We were talking to him. He says, the news has gotten very partisan. You've got, Fox, it's gone to the right, which is fine. You got MSNBC, it's gone left, liberal, right? And you have ABC, CBS, and they're all pretty much, they're lean left. But the thing is people, he says, is people have gotten now where down here in Southwest Florida, people listen to the radio. People grab a newspaper. The rest of the country doesn't do that. They get their news from TV or they get it from a phone, and it's just a different. It's not about being right, about being first. About driving those people to your websites to have that click. And what he said this morning was great. A couple mornings ago, he said, read both pieces and come up with your own opinion. That's because and he says some people just won't even listen to the other side. They'll just, nope, this is what I want to hear and this is what I want. And that's it. Why is Trump the devil? Why is Trump the best? Why isn't Trump the Messiah? And it's not good because it kind of gets you that way. And we were talking, and I said, I watch BBC now because they're going to actually get a news report about everything. See you, Julie. Yeah. So she's there. She just showed up for work late as always. That's totally fine. But did you put your eye drops in? Good. So it's good. So, but so the thing is just actually like I watch BBC just to actually get some news. Because you turn on the news about the fires out in California, and it's just it's just 20. It's not news. It's just a talk show. But you just the best thing to do is get opinions. Read and come up with your own opinion about what you think about a story. Because there's always three sides to the truth. His side, her side, truth, or their side, of the truth. So you got to kind of come up with that. So I don't know. It's just my opinion, Jake. It was an interesting speaker talking about how things have changed. Then you have influencers, and they don't have any. And again, I mean, back in the day, you had to buy a press. You had to put some financially money into it. You had some stuff there as a company, a news station. They have the FAA. So Broadcasting Association. What is it? FAA? No, that's airplanes, right?
Yes.
What is the one for broadcasting?
FCC.
FCC. FCC. Is that Federal Communications?
C.
Okay.
Commission. I think.
There you go. Good job, Jake. You're way to crush it. So I'll keep her the name. Come here, Nugget. Nugget. Nope. She is. I think she might be a little bit lesbian because Nugget is very. She's a girl's girl, right? She just loves Julie. We definitely have a father-daughter relationship. She's just like, yeah, whatever. We're good. You can leave now. What are you doing? Come here, Nugget. Come here. It's like, no. It's like, I'm not interested. Oh,
She's
there
like,
you go.
I trained this other human.
There we go. There she is. She's not happy right now. So, but she just hangs out here. She's getting a little chunky.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nugget? You're not Nugget no more. You're chicken breast.
Yeah,
You're
a thigh or something. Yeah.
She's got a thigh going on there. So she's a good girl. She's good dog. Good dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, Nugget. Yes, you are. She's like, nope, I'm out. Peace. 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 Like, I don't know, Dad. I don't know. Come up here. But anyway, so it was an interesting conversation about how news is, and how we're doing this. Some dog hair about that. How we do news now, and there we go. So she's doing good. She is kind of like a cat.
A little bit. I've seen that.
Pretty good. Didn't break anything. Just drop kicked the pen box there. So it's all good. We'll straighten us back out. Live radio here. It's good stuff. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to this season. And everybody's been it's been a little weak. I mean, there's a ton of houses on the market right now. Jake, I don't know if you're looking. I mean, I know you talked about it, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and we're just talking about real estate. And there was people like, I'm getting ready to sell. I was like, there's so many homes on the market right now. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, between Lee and Collier County, there was like a total of 3,500 homes, maybe even less than that. Maybe under 2,000 homes at one time in Lee and Collier County. Now there's 19,000 for sale in Lee and Collier County, which is a lot. That is a lot of homes. So definitely turn into a buyer's market out there. Hey, what's up there, Bella?
Bella, get over here.
She's doing pretty good. She's getting up there. She's like, Dad, I can actually get up on the desk. It's cleared. There's no clutter.
She's not supposed to be on it. Look at the way she's looking at me. She's waiting. She's like, when are you gonna tell me to get off? I'm just gonna let her
Remember when
lay
you were
down.
small, Bella? I remember when you were tiny.
Yeah, she's finally put on some.
Yeah, she's looking like Nugget. She's getting
Yeah,
a
a
little,
little bit,
hefty
yeah.
too. She's a little hefty. But it's all good.
I give her cheese and stuff all the time. It's like her treat. She likes cheese.
Mm-hmm. I
don't
like
know.
cheese. Ain't that wrong with that?
I don't think it's good for her, but I don't give her a lot. So
Just a little bit.
I hope she doesn't try to walk on that keyboard. She scared herself. She's gonna scare me a little bit.
I hear it taps the camera a little bit there. So, folks, if you tune in, you can actually see Jake's cat. How do you tune in, Jake? Where do you watch this at?
Yeah, you can hop on YouTube. You just look up Baywater Boat Club Hour. You got to do Baywater Boat Club Hour because there is an old rogue Baywater page on there. It's not the right one. Or you can go to the Baywater Boat Club Facebook page, which you can get to from bwboatclub.com. And we repost the videos on there, and then we have a bunch of shorts that we post on Facebook as well, too.
People like the shorts. They're like, oh, I like your little short. Yeah, that's good. And it's just my face, like zoomed in at 4,000%.
Last week, it was exclusively you because I was using a really, really bad camera, and it was not good looking.
It was, I mean,
it was
just right up on the grill, like right there. So that's why I'm like standing back a little bit this week. I know you're gonna make me sound good like you always do. Man, I like Bella being there. She's on it. She's like looking at your can. She's like, "What is that?" It's like, "Dad, what is that?"
She actually has a bell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We used to do that with the Chihuahuas when they're hard to find, right? Because they'd be around. Nugget's not hard to find. She's making moves.
She still hides from me though, and I try to get her out of her hiding spots with food, which doesn't work most of the time. Sometimes it does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what she's trying to do. There's nothing over there, just a speaker.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just doing cat things, man. There you go. She's just doing cat things. So we were talking before we got on the show. Your brother works at Bob Evans.
Correct. He's been working there for 11, 12 years, something like that.
Best biscuits ever. Like
I agree.
legit good biscuits. What was the other place you were talking about biscuits? We're talking about biscuits. You're like, oh, I got biscuits from there. McDonald's has biscuits.
Yeah.
I get biscuits from McDonald's, which they're not bad. They're good. I'll give you that. They're good. They do well. But Bob Evans biscuits, the best. But you said they sell tacos now?
Yeah, they have breakfast tacos, and he texted me yesterday. He was like, "You'll never guess what they added to the menu," and I was like, "I mean, I don't know. Tell me." And he said tacos, but he sent me a picture of tacos he made. He took like the steak and made like garlic steak and made him some like little taco. He made an off the menu item and sent it to me. So I thought it was actual tacos, but it's breakfast tacos. Makes perfect sense.
Okay, that's not bad. That's hey, people like tacos. That's fine. But I was like, tacos?
Yeah, not those kind of tacos.
No, I mean they got good chicken noodle soup. Ooh, that sounds good when it's cold like this.
They have the best chicken noodle soup. Honestly, you know who else has really good chicken noodle soup? Is Wawa.
Wawa does?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not a Wawa fan. Like, I don't know. Like, I've gone there a couple times, and the sandwiches are not bad. They're better than 7-Eleven. I'll give you that.
And Subway, yeah, they make Subway look pretty shameful.
So. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, you can always go with the Super Cuban. Like when I was in my 20s, 7-Eleven, Super Cuban at 2:30 in the morning was always good. Pressed, do it to it. It's good. It's good. But like Wawa, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I mean, it's clean. I'll give you that. It's clean. It's nice. There's a lot of stuff there. It's like Buc-ee's. Like Buc-ee's. You ever been to a Buc-ee's?
I think I went to one, and it was like, oh, it was massive, and I went in there and went to the bathroom and left. I was like, "There's too many
Yeah.
people in here. I'm in the middle
They
of
got like
Georgia."
beef jerky, which I was impressed with. They have like a barbecue sandwich, and it's pretty legit. But they got like 100 pumps. They're like, damn. And then they got like a couple up in the Panhandle. Busy Bee. That's another one that's up in the Panhandle, which is, I mean, they got these massive, massive things. But yeah, Buc-ee's are huge, and they got like fudge and knickknacks. It's like a truck stop, but not really a truck stop. It's like a car stop, but it's just big. I don't know. It's just
I've got
so.
Love's right by my house, so
Oh yeah, we used to travel all the time. Loves where to go. Good times, Playing it used to be Flying J. If there's any truckers out there that know that, used to travel there a lot. So Flying J was a place to go. But whew, got a little different. Nothing like a truck stop bathroom. You learn a lot of things there. Not good. Not good. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not 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 a good thing.
a
No, no.
whole different world, man.
Bringing up my childhood there,
It was super
traveling on the
close
road.
to being my life was going to be getting my CDL and driving a truck, but my grandpa, who was the one who kind of like inspired me on my mama's side, he
Yeah,
on his deathbed, this man said, "Don't you ever drive a truck. Ever drive a
it's
truck."
a tough life, man. I mean, we had to drive because we were on the road, and there was carnival industry, and we were NASCAR growing up on. I mean, we drove a lot of miles. Like I've seen the country through the windshield. Of, I've seen it. Texas is a long state. Like you get there in the morning, there's a mountain. In the afternoon, that mountain's on your left. And at night, that mountain's behind. I mean, it's big. It's just long. It's
Mm-mm.
flat. But with this one mountain, people probably know what I'm talking about. It's on 10. It took forever. Um, but yeah, it's driving is like I like the audiobooks when I got to drive and do my thing. I love audiobooks. Big fan. Listen to Chris Matthews right now about like Tip and a Gipper. Between Tip O'Neill, he was a Speaker of the House with Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
When he was president, and it was a Democratic House with the Republican president and Senate. So it was a different time for Reagan. But there was a lot of stuff that got done, and they talk about how they did it. When Reagan got shot, it was not. They said, "Oh, it's not that really big of a deal," but it was. I mean, it was an inch from his heart. When that bullet ricocheted off that car, the presidential car, motorcade and bounced into it and hit him, lodged in his chest there, because the guy was just trying to impress Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster's a pretty good looking lady, but I mean that's kind of much. But people got killed him, and it was a bad deal. And Reagan walked in and he handled it like a trooper, but he did collapse, and Tip Tip was there. So it's kind of interesting here. They talk about now, like, all right, well, come over to the White House for cigars and scotch. To get stuff done. And that's what got done. A lot of things got done, doing that, those relationships and working stuff out and figuring out that's a lost technique. I think it's still there. The media doesn't put it as much as you are. I can say as, be on the inside, you see some stuff. But we're lucky we live in Florida and this state has turned really red. Oh my gosh.
I
With
wonder
COVID.
why.
Yeah, no kidding. With COVID, I mean, I remember everybody was talking about, oh, don't New York my Florida. Don't Illinois my Florida. Okay. Hey, well, I'm telling you what, folks, if anybody was Republican, anybody was a Democrat moved from New York down here, it ain't going to happen. I mean, they got a problem just going to Disney World in the way they're moving down here. So, but there's a lot of people that move down here from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maine, Vermont, all Republicans. And our numbers have gone through the roof in the state of Florida. So now we are, just go figure, we are a swing state back around, 2000 and, before that, and just how
Even up
it's
to
changed.
2016, you could have called it purple.
Yeah, not anymore. We are deep red, deep red. So, it's a great state to be in. We're excited about it. It's awesome. We live in the best state in this country. And when the weather's great, it's even better to go out on a boat. But it's a little
Not
chilly.
now. Yeah.
This morning, coldest morning we've had in 3 years. So, I don't know, but hey, if you want to come down and look at the boats, they're all going to be at the dock because our members aren't going out early. That's the thing with our club too, is our members. It's a full day when people like ask, oh, how does the reservations work? How do you do it? Well, when you make a reservation, reservation's for a full day. It's not for a half day or a quarter day like other clubs do. It's a full day. Our member reservations are from 8 to 5 every day. Now, if you want to keep the boats out past 5, you want to watch the sunset with our club, you're able to do that. You just book the boat for 2 days, and that's what makes our club better. It's what makes our club the best. Is you can call up, make a reservation for 2 or 3 days. So if you want to pick it up on Friday, keep the boat overnight at your house, or you go up to Fort Myers Beach, you want to stay at Matanzas Inn, you want to overnight somewhere, you can do that. Can't sleep on a boat, but you can sleep off the boat. And to be honest with you folks, when you're on a boat all day, last thing you want to do is sleep on it. But there's plenty of places, Gasparilla, Bwbch Key, Boca Grande. There's a lot of places you can spend the night. They've got little cottages. You go up to South Seas. There's tons of stuff. Tween Waters. There's a ton of things to go to, and just take the boat overnight and have fun with it. And that's what's nice about our boat club. That's what makes our club great. So you can keep the boats overnight, multiple days. And that's the thing. And then again, like I said, it's a family membership. So it's husband, wife, and kids. So the kids are down, they want to use the boats, you can do that. If you want to tube and ski, you can do that with our club boats. You want to go off 25 miles, you can do that with our boats. We've got a Seatel membership with every one of our boats, so that if you do have a problem, we get you back here. Even if it's after hours and we're not here, Seatel will get you back to the docks. So you're not stuck out there at nighttime. It's peace of mind. It's easy, the easy way of boating. We got ice in the coolers. You just show up, take it out, have a good time, walk away. We take care of the rest. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455, or look us up online, bwboatclub.com. That is bwboatclub.com. We've got an open house coming up February 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's $1,000 off a membership. The normal membership to get in the boat club is $79.99. That weekend it will be $69.99 and no dues for 3 months. That's right, no dues for 3 months. So it'll save you about just over $2,300 that weekend. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Stop by the marina this morning. Come down here, see Larry and Anna. They'll get you taken care of. Leland's out there too, Susan. Come on over. We'll show you the boats, because I know there's not many people going out early this morning. And like I said, our members are pretty spoiled. They can show up. They usually take it around 10, 11, come back around 3, 4. Definitely the easy way to go, to get out there and have fun. I think Jake is spraying his cat or something. I don't know what he's doing. So he's got like a squirt bottle. I don't know what he's doing. He's abusing his cat.
No, she's out. I kicked her out because she was doing too much.
Carmine. He's got Paw Patrol.
No.
He's coming to get you. He's
My
coming
cat
to get you.
is well fed. She's got a beautiful coat. No, there's like something on my screen over here.
Well, I know you were spraying that cat. I don't know. So, but yeah, so that's an easy way to go out there. We have, I'm sorry, glass cleaner. There you go, glass cleaner. And folks, if you're not looking to join the club, you're not quite sure what you want to do, we have a boat rental fleet. We have a separate fleet of boats that are in the rental. Pontoons, deck boats, so you take up to 10 people. Pontoons, great boats, 150s on them. Great cruising around, back bay. Like I said, there's 14 restaurants, 4 beaches. We have deck boats too. You can take those out to the Gulf, a mile and a half out up to Fort Myers. So definitely a nice ride if you want to go down to Wiggins, out in the Gulf, come up on the coast. If the Gulf is nice, definitely look at some houses, have lunch up in Fort Myers, then come back. Definitely a nice thing to do. So if you're making reservations, you need to start calling ahead, because we can get booked out pretty hard in season with the rentals. It could be 7, 10 days out booked. We have about 6 rental boats right now. We've really scaled down that fleet. Boat club availability is a lot better. You get 3 reservations on the books at any one time, so you can roll those reservations over. You take a boat out twice a week. Like I said, usually these guys will golf on Monday, fish on Tuesday, golf on Wednesday, fish on Thursday, golf on Friday. Again, like we were talking about, that's the Omar retirement right there. He's trying to get that golfing, but he's been hanging out in the Chihuahuas right now. So that's what he's doing. That's the main thing. Mom's been cooking him a lot of key lime pies. Like, we were up there. I was like, Dad, we're going to get you moving. Come on. Get your exercise and get you walking, so. But he's doing good. He's enjoying himself. But, I mean, that's the easy way to get out there on the water, and just, it's cheap compared to buying a boat. Oh, it costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars right now to buy a decent boat. With our club, we've got a great fleet of boats. Pathfinder's coming in, brand new Pathfinder. So that's exciting. We should have one here for the boat show. We'll have one a little bit later in February. So give us a call. 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. My hair is too long. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. So what's going on, Jake? What do you think with Mike? How's it going with Michael Pelka there? He's doing a good job. Like
He's doing good.
I was good. I was happy to be on the show. I guess it was last Friday. I think it was. It's
Thursday,
good to be on there Thursday to be on there talking.
or it
I
was.
enjoyed it.
Maybe it was Friday. I don't know.
It was a week ago, so it was a good show. You know, I mean, I think he does a good job. He getting his feet wet, figuring it out.
Yeah, and I. It's hard to explain, man, because we've been working together for quite a long time anyway, because he was always the fill-in. So it's really not hard. It's been a really easy transition for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know for him it's been a little bit tipsy-turvy, just trying to get used to the area and stuff like that, which is fine. It's understandable. He's a lot older than I thought. He
That's not
sounds a lot.
older.
Yeah, he's a lot younger. He sounds a lot younger than he is. I don't know. That's probably rude to say. I don't mean it like that, but he's also pretty tall. He's 6 foot.
Mm.
So he's taller than you over there, 5'10".
You gotta add one to it. You gotta add one to it.
That's fine. I love it because, like, I mean, you can do that on the radio. That's fine. No one knows what you said, or he's using sign language. Everybody.
I'm adding 5'11".
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But no, it's been really cool working with him. He got me a bunch of gifts from the inauguration. They're supposed to be in the mail today, so I'm hoping that I can go through my little gift box. And
Nice.
I'm super excited about that. Got some stuff planned in the near future. Have like events and stuff going on potentially. I can't say anything yet because nothing's locked in. But as soon as we get them locked in, people will be able to get out there and meet Mr. Mike Opelka. So
Nice. I'm looking forward to it, man.
yeah, you'll be there.
Every time I talk to him, he's like, "No, you're
plans.
friends. You don't call me Miss Sir. Just call me Mike." I'm like, oh,
Mike.
okay, Mike. So, but that's good. No, he does a good job.
You're all right. No worries.
So, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One of my favorites got through. I'll talk with her about that later. Anyways, so, but I mean, it's good. What the hell were we talking? What the heck were we talking? Oh yeah, we're talking about your number one. No, I got a brain fart there real quick. Sorry.
Number one at what? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that my height is 5'11". You call me 5'10". So
hey, it's
my
all right.
hair
Not everyone.
gives me like an inch, right?
You have a great beard. I have whatever this is, man.
So
looks like someone cut my hair and just kind of glued the stuff they got off the ground on my face.
What was that show that used to be on MTV, Jackass? I think it was. I could say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's some pretty interesting where they glued some beard hair, hair on his face, and
yeah,
something
like that, guys. Yep, something like that. I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you brought it up.
It was a great part. Remember the guy's like, it's a little early in the morning.
Sorry, everybody.
A little early in the morning. Sorry about that. So Baywatch.
He's talking about beaver hair. Beaver hair.
Yes. Drink your nos, everybody. Drink your nos.
Oh, it's Red Bull. Red Bull.
Sorry. It's much better.
Probably not.
Yeah. Anyways, kind of got off subject there. I was a little distracted. We were talking about Mike Opelka, phone call, beaver hair, warm
Left
gloves.
Field.
Warm gloves. So yeah.
Your phone's gonna be blowing up. Adam, what was this show? This is terrible. Don't do that again.
You can't have great shows all the time. You try, but sometimes you just have that dead air. You just gotta awkwardly stand here and decide it's be like, what
I
were
would
we
normally
be
against what I'm about to do, but you were talking earlier about taking, we'll just use them as an example, CNN and Fox News, and kind of parallel the two to come up with your own opinion. People are too dang lazy to do that, Adam. And the problem is that in most cases, because we put labels on news organizations, like saying Fox News is Republican and blah, 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 a lot of people will strictly only listen to Fox News, which is perfectly fine here on
Mhm.
92.5 Fox News. You can listen to us all day. The majority of everyone we have on is opinion-based, and they do their best and they do their due diligence. They have teams dedicated behind them to make sure that we are giving out proper information, whether it's opinion and it's slightly towards, okay, it's over-biased is what I like to refer to it as. The over-biased, I think, is probably going to be better for you than going far left, far right, and trying to understand what's in the middle. Just
Mhm.
have principles. Understand your principles and stand on your principles. Nobody wants to be in a group with people who all think the same. The idea of a group is for people to come together with different ideas and then to agree on the overall outcome, right? And groups are just bad. So, I mean, for the most part, this makes zero sense, I know, and I'm not going anywhere with this, but just bear with me for like 10 more seconds here.
Like 20. Sorry.
What I'm trying to get at is you have your own opinion on things, right? So let's just say steak. You like your steak cooked medium rare. I like mine rare. Okay. I want mine bleeding. You want yours to be bleeding, but not necessarily mooing.
Warm bleed.
Right.
That's word.
So
Okay.
you go to two different restaurants and you're expecting the same thing out of two different restaurants. That's what you're kind of doing with news in general. I think, if anything, just pass all the crap, pass the opinion. Where did they find the information? Read it yourself. Or you can be like me, AI that thing. Hey, ChatGPT, condense this down into a 3-paragraph and make sure that I get all the bullet points and the most important points or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been doing. I know a lot of people probably aren't a huge fan of AI and they hear me talk about it all the time. So I'm just going to briefly say that, and that's it. But yes, I would just kind of bypass. If you really want to know what's going on and it's more than entertainment to you, read a book.
You're right. I mean, it's just people are lazy. I mean, as people just want to hear their own opinion and get
It's
like a little
easier.
echo chamber. And I mean, even in the legislature, I mean, you get 7, 8 representatives around each other, and they're like, "Wow, we don't." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, but do your constituents really know the whole fact? You have the you have the situation out there, and it comes along with anything. If it comes along with taxes, or there's a certain prerogative or you got it's tough to educate people. It's tough to get them out there. Like, I mean, there's stuff we talk about single member districts. There's several people who are developers like, oh, you can't put that in front of them on the ballot because they'll just vote for it, not know what it means. And I can understand that. Sometimes it does happen, but you can always trust. I mean, you always have to trust the voters. The voters decide, put the information out there, like the marijuana bill. I mean, everybody's like, "Well, we want marijuana." That's fine. I think a lot of people do. A lot of people want. But with that law, it was for one company. You couldn't even have a plant in your yard; it still would be illegal. And it's just a lot of stuff that was going on there that was not right, not in a good way, right? So there
When
was,
you have one of the biggest dispensaries in the state of Florida spending millions of dollars, like hundreds of millions of dollars on a bill, you really got to sit back and question, is that bill for you or is it for a big corporation who's about to make a ton of money
yep,
off of what?
yeah, yeah. And the bad thing was is and there was lobbyists and there was representatives and stuff that were trying to kill the hemp market. Before, like, clear the way, like take them out of business. And I know hemp was created originally, for hats and a different kind of, but now there's
Textile, yeah.
there was some other stuff there, and it's gone a different way. And I think it needs to be regulated more, but we can't just take them clean out of business.
No.
I don't agree with what they sell, and some of the stuff they do is not the best way. How
Well,
they
you also
sell
got
it.
to keep in mind though that like hemp and cannabis, marijuana, they're the same plant but different. Like they don't actually bud the marijuana that has the THC that has the psychoactive effects. So like hemp is, and it grows. It's a weed. Okay, so it grows really, really fast.
Yeah.
That's where it got the name from in the first place, and it would have, prevented us cutting down those giant trees in California. I've been super for hemp cultivation and things like that for I don't know, ever since I was a child. Just because I grew up and the teachers were telling me, "Oh, we're not gonna have any trees. You're not gonna be able to breathe. There's not enough trees."
Oh no, yeah, that was the thing. Oh, get away from paper. Go to plastic. Well,
Now
paper
look at us.
grows back. Paper
Yeah,
comes back. You can recycle it. Oh, you're cutting all the trees down. We ain't no tree. I mean, like that was a narrative. That was like the food pyramid. Oh, you're not supposed to have in 7, grains of. No, that was solved by the grain industry. That's like,
yep, yep.
I was like, nah, you gotta eat protein. That's the main more thing. Better than cereal. Remember when I was a kid, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch was good though. I'll give it to you. Captain Crunch was the the the
That's why, like, I'm super excited for this administration. The FDA's already banned like some kind of red dye thing. Just like,
Mhm.
immediately they did that. So whenever we get Mr. Kennedy in there and he starts knocking things out of the park, because I I didn't know this until he said it, but why is it that Apple Jacks over here, and I'm just saying at random,
Yeah,
Apple
oh yeah,
Jacks
no.
has like 5, 6 ingredients over in the UK, but over here we got 38.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of stuff, and we've really killed. Like an apple. We gas them, we keep them over, we got to keep them fresh for a longer period of time. But what happened to like actually cooking food when it was that part of the season? I mean, I agree. There's this different thing that comes along there. Like you talk about China and Japan, and if people eat nothing and smoke all day, and they live into 100 because they don't have the preservatives like we do.
Yeah,
I
they
really,
do.
I really, I
Chain
really,
smoke.
I mean, I really think there's a difference there. So. Jake, I don't know, my timer kind of, well, we got 2 minutes, right? So thank you, man. Look at that. We're on it. We're on it. Folks, thanks for tuning in every Saturday morning to listen to Jake and I talk about Apple Jacks from Europe and
And me try to make a point that made zero sense. It's probably some
fun.
of the worst radio ever, but whatever.
Hey, people like listening to you talk, Jake, not me. They're here for you, buddy. They're here for you.
That's a lie.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. This is the Bayswater Boat Club Hour. We're here every Saturday morning. Just a reminder, we got an open house coming up February 7th, 8th, and 9th. Make sure you stop by and see us. It's going to be $1,000 off the membership. No dues for 3 months. It'll save you about $2,500 that weekend. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. You want to rent a boat? We got boat rentals down here at Bayswater. Come on over and see us there. We got pontoons and deck boats. We got a great fleet of boats. It's kind of cold this morning, so they're going to be going out a little bit later because our members are spoiled. So if you want to be spoiled like them, come down and see us and we'll get you out on the water. Definitely show you the easy way of boating in Southwest Florida. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455 or Google BW Boat Club. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jake and I, 190 something show. We're almost at 200. Can't believe it. That's a lot of hours of us talking about mom's key lime pie and everything else. So, mom, dad, hope you guys are having fun. You're probably on your way home. Looking forward to getting you back here. Give me some of that pot roast, Mom. Ooh, Mom's pot roast is good. We're going to switch it up. It's kind of like winter time. It's not really key lime pie time. It's pot roast. I love me some pot roast, that's for sure. Them onions and potatoes.
Mm.
Anyways, Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the exclusive club of Southwest Florida. We'll see you.